Welcome back to an episode. We are in space and we are going to continue a little bit of the main mission because I figured out the breakpoint for Anderson's apartment and the party and what all of the shenanigans. And right now we are going to have a talk with the Asari Councilor. So, not the personal apartment, no. The thing is, it says a personal
You're clear
apartment.
to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I mean, I do want to go to the embassies, don't I?
I need to get to the embassies.
Yes, Commander.
Very quick, very easy. If you just want to check on one area, this might be the bestest choice. So, Asari Councilor, this is the one that we want. But just to be clear here, let's check on everyone else. Jacob's still over there. They're still having fun. She's looking around. James. Yeah. And Saida's still over there at the docking bay. So everything is normal. At least I think everything is normal. That's where I left them the last time around. No, wait a minute. Maybe I should go to the requisitions office just in case. I'm always somewhat skeptical if there is another one of those Spectre interactions that has to be done. Not this time though, which is good. So, time for us to talk with the Councilor. Funnily enough, this is the only Councilor office in here. And nope, we haven't gotten the ciphers yet. A lot of Turians for an Earth.
I want all remaining
Council.
files secured and marked for Tentron clearance only. Commander Shepard, thank you for coming.
Did you find something?
The Council has ordered a full review into Donald Udina's activities. We're still piecing together his coup attempt. But that isn't why I asked you here. The situation is growing urgent for my people. We're aware your crucible is still missing a key component.
A catalyst. Do you know something?
Not exactly, but there is a artifact on our homeworld, Thessia, known only to highest levels of my government.
What is it?
With any luck, it's a means to help you locate the catalyst. The artifact is kept in a temple located at these coordinates. I've ordered a scientific team to meet you there.
Alright, and why the secrecy and being very silent?
If this artifact is so important, why keep it hidden?
Every species in the Citadel has its secrets, Commander. But this one, in the wrong hands, would upset the balance of galactic power.
The Reapers are doing that right now.
Which is why I'm bringing this to you.
Wonderful. So, it's an old temple. That means Liara will have a field day there. Absolutely. Thank you.
I appreciate the help.
It's you who will be helping us. The matriarchs are growing desperate. For the first time in our history, Thessia is vulnerable. For all our intellect, we're outmatched by Reaper firepower.
I'll do what I can.
Whether you know it or not, you've become the sole ray of hope in a very dark night. Goddess be with you.
Maybe it has something to do with the Ardak Yakshi again. Something very secret, something very dangerous relating to them. So, priority on Thessia. And Thessia. Nice little codex. So, let me just check. Has anything changed? Of course not. And no. So, is there a quicker way back? Only through the elevator.
Spectre status recognized.
Right.
Please select a destination.
Normandy
One
dock, please.
moment,
Thank
please.
you.
Now arriving at docking bay D24.
And return to the Normandy. Yeah, there's only one way to get to Anderson's apartment. That's weird. Because I thought this rapid transit thing would get you there. Maybe something is weird.
Commander?
That is weird. Weird. Yeah. Anderson's apartment is still there, so we good. And they said something about Thessia. That means locate the secret artifact in the Athene Nebula. And we have no other side missions. Let's just check if any other... if any other cluster just plopped up. Like the thing is, this one here, because it's a mission, has a name directly pointing at it. But if it is not somewhat related to a mission, you have to hover over this like so. And have to have an awful lot of luck by actually finding something. But I think I got pretty much all of it. Okay, so Athena Nebula. Interesting that it's called Athena Nebula, because the Asari are kind of... They also start with an A, but they kind of give you this Athenian idea, right? Like the democratic idea, yada yada yada, old Greek, whatnot. And this is basically it. The other one being like the Spartan kind of stuff. Yeah, actually the Turians are the Spartans, right? And the Athenians are the Asari. That is the closest match. Or maybe Romans or whatever. But I think Spartans would be a slightly better choice. Krogans, on the other hand, are a little different. So, let's see. Let's get the secret artifact. Thessia, the Asari homeworld, has been called the crown jewel of the galaxy, the apex of democracy, and the beating heart of galactic love. Its republics have a remarkably low incidence of war, disease, violent crime, or famine, riding a stable economy backed by wealthy colonies and Thessia's vast element zero reserves. Traces of Ezo in the water and soil are so common that most life on Thessia has adapted to its presence. Thessia's fortunes have been upended by the Reaper Assault. The communications infrastructure that forms the backbone of the society's e-democracy has been eliminated. Millions are without power, water, or food. A move to coerce the Asari into widespread surrender. This is a necessary part of the Reaper strategy, since husks alone have difficulty disarming or capturing a population full of biotics. And yeah, this is the basically. But the key part here, why Thessia is so rich, wealthy, and whatnot, why they lead such good lives, is because of colonies. This is one of the largest overlooked factors when it comes to like this ideal here. You usually have a core that emits the structure, or that is the source of the structure, the source of government, any kind of government, and then everything around it gets used in order to take the materials or working power or whatever. And this is just an idea that grew, that wandered, and now we have
under heavy Reaper attack.
The results of it.
There's activity across most of the planet.
Oh.
What about the temple? Can you raise the scientists?
Negative. All channels are scrambled across the spectrum. The mission's looking really dicey.
This is too important. It's now or never.
Shepard, that's my home down there. I have to go.
Then get to the shuttle and let's do this.
It's still kind of interesting that in a galactic society they're still talking about that planet as a home. It's a planet, it's where some people live, not all of them, because some of them may just live on other planets, right? It's just a thing that is misconnected to the rest. So, yeah, Liara, I wanted to choose her, but no, that's just it. Yeah, Cerberus and Geth-related stuff, that's like James and Ashley, we have to postpone those two. And, who should I take? Who should I take? Who should I take? I mean, Tali was, and Edie were part of the previous ones. I mean, I could go for Garrus, but Garrus is more a Citadel kind of guy, and Galactic Policeman. Javik as a old creature would actually be very interesting here. Let's see how he reacts. Alright. So... Wait. I think I could actually get a different weapon in here, can't I? The phalanx. Yeah, that's the thing. So what about here? Just get the one with the highest damage because weight is not a concern. Shotgun launcher, scorpion. Okay, wait. Why is the scorpion not? Why did I not buy the better version of that? Or do I have another one? Maybe it was the talent? No, it wasn't the talent, wasn't it? Where is it? Where's the thingy? There, scorpion. Okay. So I do have to get maybe the hornet. Is there a better version than that? No. Alright, anyway. I do have to get better versions of Scorpion and Hornet. Just for the other teammates. So, what about the level up? Not for us. Javik could get a lift grenade. Yeah, why not? And she gets a few points for stasis. One over here, one over there. Alright.
Liara, do you have anything more on this artifact?
These coordinates the Councilor gave you are for the Temple of Athame. My mother took me there once. It's several thousand years old. And for some reason, it has classified government funding.
Sounds like we're on the right trail.
What if we're too late? My people are dying down there.
Your empathy is a weakness. You must numb yourself to loss.
Really? Numbing yourself to I mean, are you really numb to loss or are you more accepting towards loss? It's a different way of working with it. Either you don't feel it or you acknowledge that you have it, but you don't really let yourself get taken over by it. It's a different way of numbing, but anyway.
Thessia took you to this temple?
I was just a child. I thought it was a history lesson, but now, maybe there was more to it.
What do you mean?
I went digging through her old files. She had heavily encrypted records on this place, some dating back centuries. I still can't crack most of them. Whatever's going on, it's well hidden.
I studied your old mission reports. Your mother was indoctrinated.
Yes, we had to kill her.
Yet it did not stop you from fighting. As I said, steel yourself. Many more lives will be lost.
We can't forget the dead. Well, you can mourn them a little bit. But also thinking too much about the dead doesn't get you anywhere.
We can't ignore that people are dying. The Reapers may not have mercy, but we do.
It is their indifference that gives them.
And let's show them there's another way.
Okay.
This can't be happening.
What am I
home.
There's no time to mourn. We're exposed up here.
Let's get down.
Right. But first we're going to get some ammunition. What happens if two of those have squad ammo? Does it scale? That's one thing that I never actually looked into. So that's the number 2. Warp goes on number 1. Gonna go for pull on the 3 and maybe dark channel over there. Maybe I should go for slam though, that's a question. But anyway. So the Asari are doing their thing. It's like a living turret.
You must be Commander Shepard!
Yes.
Lieutenant, Outpost Tychus is running out of ammunition. We all are. Tell them to make every shot count. Eastern perimeter reports they've been breached.
How can you be out of ammunition? There should be some... So we got some supplies. Let's just take the credits from them. Sure. It's an awful lot of dead people. And okay, you cannot get further down there. That's weird.
Same. Numb, like my leg isn't even there.
Eh? Why is your leg numb? Okay, wait a minute. Let me just redo this. Maybe I should have listened to that. Yeah. That's weird. Either she got shot or... Dude, that's an awful lot of dead. Sorry. The Reapers will have a field day once they get their hold on that bodies.
Commander, we heard... The barrier's been breached! Commander, we'll talk later! Get on that gun up there and do some damage!
Which gun? Oh, okay. Let's do some damage. Oh, yeah, but where to? There. That was a barrier thing. Would rather have a railgun. Where are they coming from? Down there somewhere. Okay. Ooh. There's one. Oh, come on. Where do these small ones come from all the time? Can I... Okay, friendly fire on the barrier doesn't work. That's good. That's very good.
I want that gunship prepped and in the air! Plug that hole! We're on it! Someone get me a location on our snipers! Yes, ma'am! Commander, I'm Lieutenant Kurin. We've been told to expect you. My orders are to hold this grid at all costs. Shore up the barrier! But our perimeter's collapsing, and I'm getting my people out of here.
This is important. We need your help.
Well, unless you can give me a good reason to stay, we're not dying for a field of rubble.
Okay, what are your orders?
What exactly were you told about me?
Nothing but your name. Mission details were classified, which just means we'll die without knowing why.
Mm-hmm. That's a good reason. Actually, the thing is, why does the bottom one just...
I know what that's like, but you have to trust the chain of command.
We're not even sure the chain still exists. So what are we doing here?
We're after a relic inside the temple. It's important.
That's what this is all about? One of our outposts has been trying to reach the scientists over there, but we lost contact. Get that gunship moving! Now! I'm sorry, Commander. If your relic has lasted this long, it can wait a little longer. I've lost enough people today. I'm pulling the rest of them out.
No! I sense you the lineage of a leader. A warrior's skill and cunning. They are strong in your genes. But you've grown tired of them. You're exhausted by defeat, and now you worry you don't have the courage left to go on.
By the goddess, are you...
Find your resolve. This war can end if you do.
Okay, we got a secret weapon.
We're building a Prothean superweapon. It'll win this war.
I believe it. This is Lieutenant Kurin. Hold your positions. I want a path carved to the temple. Outpost Tychus, we've got people coming your way. Let's make sure the galaxy knows the war was won on Thessia. Make it count.
I was here years ago. To see the city burning like this is...
It can be rebuilt. Just worry about the next 20 meters.
That's a long 20 meters. Oh no, not these things. Actually, these things are alright. But there are others that are a bit more annoying. The Banshees? Oh no, Banshees.
Watch it!
Thank you.
This has to end.
Draw strength from your anger. It will keep you alive.
Remember that, because here they come.
Nah, anger builds adrenaline. Adrenaline short circuits your...
Try to use cover.
Why can't I move on forward? And adrenaline short circuits your thinking. That's not what you want. In this case, you have to...
Then move! Get off the bridge!
You have to be a little bit more like Javik. You have to, well, numb yourself to even the anger. You just have to be there and shoot. It's like calm and calculated. So, now where do we need to go? Just forward? Ah, there.
On that building, we've got fire support.
Perfect, but not for long. They're gonna get nuked.
No! Get
Keep your focus, Liara.
those things are slaughtering my people.
Scatter and take cover!
Come on. Right, now where do we go? Where's the next one? None that way. Okay. This is not where I need to go down. Do a battle.
Watch the edges! Don't let them get around us!
How do I... Why do they... Okay, wait a minute. How many are there and what kind of type is this? Some cannibals. Alright. They can be defeated like so. And we got some life. Perfect. Yeah, catapulting them behind me is actually kind of a stupid idea. So, are there items though? We are looking at the rubble because there could be something that we can pick up and sell and use as a killing thing. Thing doesn't really rhyme.
They just won't stop.
And we won't as well. Right. Okay, wait a minute. We have some shielding over there. This is actually the wrong ability. I need to use this one. Why does it not work? Wait, maybe I need to use the infection against these fellas. Okay, we got one. Spore thingy just doesn't want to get destroyed. Come on. Oh, cool. Okay, let's get the medikit. You could actually hide something on top of that thing, can you? Yeah. Okay, so no, you can't get up there, but you can get around. There we go, more medi stuff. So, no, I'm done. I'm not going to waste any. A Hydra missile launcher. Yeah. That means there's something big going.
That door ahead looks like our way out of this mess.
Ah. Yep. And there's the thing. So, let's get through the barrier. Okay. Got it.
All right. Let's get moving before more of them come back.
The thing is, use those weapons as quickly and as often as you can. You have to think about this a little differently.
There's a ramp here, Shepard. Might be our way through.
Use as many consumables as you can at all times, because you will end up having these things in your inventory or never used ever. That's just a different way of thinking about it.
I still can't face those things. My own people.
When we fought the Reapers, they turned our own children against us.
I can't imagine that.
They assumed we would hesitate to kill them.
Did you?
What answer would you prefer?
None. Let's stop talking about this.
Actually, I want to know how they ended up there, because their idea of war is a little bit more violent than we are used to. They do have a different idea of peace. So, wait a minute. Why do I have this weapon on right now? This seems to be the wrong one. There. Look at that. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't get out there.
For the first time, my people had stopped believing in devils. They changed their minds when the Reapers arrived.
So there is some kind of... The sound is really amazing.
They're Asari. We might be able to reach them.
The Reaper is moving on. One less we get to kill.
Okay, that's where the sniper is. Anything else? Nope, we're good. Do we... We need to get to the sniper. Alright, that means we go to the other way. Ah, broken shoddy. Oh. I wanted to get some mods from the shoddy or something. Yeah, that's not good.
Specialist Kayla. Specialist Geneva was just killed by enemy fire. No sign of him yet. What's your situation? Enemy forces have tripled in strength. I'm cut off from outpost Tychus. Understood. But you must maintain position. Shepard will be there. Understood. I'll do what I can.
There goes our snap. What's this?
Watch your head!
How long can you hold out?
Now that you're here, as long as you can. Can you really win this war?
There's something.
Get to that temple and the Reapers are history.
Then grab some gear over here if you need it, and let's do some damage!
So you're supposed to use a sniper in this environment? Interesting. No, wait, wrong ability.
Nice shot!
Something is giving them shield. Alright.
Nice shot!
Okay.
Go into cover!
There's something producing barriers. That's not nice. And the enemy's falling down from the sky. Great.
This is the kill zone!
You hit one! Nice shot!
Nice. Come on. There are 3 on that side that I can't really see. Okay, got that one.
You hit one!
Okay, there's one
Outpost Tychus isn't far from here. I can cover you.
there.
Go! That's the last of them. Get moving, Commander.
Wonderful.
Toward the Reaper. It's a way out of here.
You have an interesting concept of escape.
No choice.
Well, sometimes the way out is the way through. Can we, like... Probably not talk to her, can we? Hey, wait a minute. Where is she? Do we get a minute? Nah, we don't. And we are? No, okay, we have to get down there like that. Easier than using the ladder, especially if it's somewhat used up already. So, what do we have there, though? Is there something to pick up? No. We have to destroy another Reaper in here. Oh crap. I got PTSD from this laser.
The hell it won't. We get to this artifact and we can all wake up.
50,000 years later.
But only if we get into one of those freezing cryopods.
This can't be. Watch it!
We're trying to reach Outpost Tychus.
You're looking at it.
What about the rest of your squad?
They're all dead. We tried punching through to the scientists, but I'm all that's left.
What about reinforcements?
We had gunships flying support, but things got too hot with that Reaper. They can't chance it.
Okay.
I know it's rough, but I don't see another way in without their help.
Have I told you how much I hate this war? Talon Swarm, this is Outpost Tychus. Is there anybody left on this frequency? We are in need of immediate air support. Commander Shepard is here.
Copy, this is Talon 1. I'm on the way. Talon 5 inbound. Ground targets confirmed. Weapons are hot. Light 'em up. Talon 1, watch the jamming. Target acquired. I'm hit. The stabilizer blew out. This is Talon 5. Whatever you're gonna do, you better do it now.
Go, Commander. I'll cover you from here.
Commander Shepard, I've got your back. Let's get you into that temple.
This one here first. What do we got? We got nothing. Ooh. Why must the Banshee be here now?
Missiles away.
Come on. My abilities are cool out.
Never thought I'd see a Prothean in action. Looks like he knows what he's doing.
I'm on it.
Oh no, I'm stuck. Ooh. Oh boy. Okay, I think I'm good. Just wait a little bit. That was close. Okay, got it. Where's the next one?
That's it for the missiles. Switching to the gun.
Whew.
Next time we go to war, maybe the Alliance can spring for air support.
There is a Hydra missile launcher on the floor.
Move! Now's our chance!
Just saying. The thing against the you're not supposed to attack Banshees like heavy hitting targets normally. You're supposed to use special weapons against them. The question is just, how do you figure out where they are? Yeah, what did I say? Cool down a little bit. Watch around. And yeah, look around and find an item, maybe. Keep a cool head. Don't get too angry. Kind of.
On it.
Yes, Commander, if you wish.
Why does that not work? Oh, wait a minute. You have to use this one against it.
Watch out, more hostiles ahead.
Commander, more of the dead are attacking.
So, we need maybe this. Something is shooting fast. Okay, it's a gunshot.
Move the incoming. Hang tight while I shake him.
Relate. That's the thing. And it's gone. Oh, wait. There was something. Ah! That's the wrong side. Oh, no. Okay. This cover mechanic can be a little bit annoying. So, no, not sometimes. It is actually all the time very annoying. It's not smooth enough. it has to be smoothed down so that you can kind of like move and cover at the same time and not get like suctioned towards one spot. Okay. And I'm not in cover. It's a bit too many right now. Okay, let's get the small ones first. And there's a ravisher right there. That's not how you do this.
There she is.
Perfect. Need to get those harvesters in control. Okay, is there another thing? No. Wait for it.
I'm in trouble. My shields just took damage. Talon 5 going down.
Okay.
Repeat, Talon 5.
And there it is. Not going to work. Perfect.
Sacrifice. We have to make it worth something.
So, do we have items around? Good old question. So, this thing is still there. You know what? No. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, so it doesn't die immediately. But it does die spectacularly. Maybe you could even get the gunship into safety also, if you would do this a little quicker. Huh. Yeah, quickness. Oh, look at that. What a beautiful planet. Let's just take a few seconds in order to enjoy. Oh, and there's water all over the
There
place.
were 5 billion Asari when this war began. I wonder how many we've lost today.
Good question. But again, if you have like a very high amount of life forms there, and it doesn't actually matter that much.
Looks like we're in the clear. Let's get inside.
It appears the temple has been barricaded.
With a... Ooh, interesting. Looks like a Shah temple to me.
Let me take a look.
Beep, boop,
It's
beep, boop,
military-grade
beep, boop.
encryption. I think I can override it.
Do religion and military always mix among Asari?
No, this is unusual. Especially since few still follow the Athame doctrine.
Okay, a bit more backstory about Athame, please. Don't call it Athame, that sounds like English and weird. Athame or something. Or maybe with a T. Athame.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Something is wrong. Your scientists should be here.
Take a look around. Maybe one of these artifacts is what we're looking for.
So we have a sword and a shield. What does this one do?
What's this?
The goddess Athame's shield. Legends say she used it to protect Thessia when the heavens grew angry. Our ancestors were probably misinterpreting a meteor shower.
It was an asteroid strike. We deflected it.
You mean the Protheans? But that would imply Athame.
Is not what you believe her to be.
Just keep looking.
Okay, so now we know the interaction.
Could this be the artifact?
I don't think so. It's the goddess Athame's sword. Myths say she wielded it against the jealous gods who threatened our ancestors.
They were a race called the Ora Voras. Thessia had vast resources. We protected you from them.
Are you actually suggesting that the Protheans intervened in our past?
It's more than a suggestion. I find it strange your scientists would abandon their own planet.
They wouldn't.
Interesting. We do have a similar story for Earth, though, with the planets Jupiter, or Zeus in this case, throwing all the monsters into an abyss, like the Titans. In this case, the interesting thing about like Zeus throwing or Jupiter throwing all of the Titans into the abyss basically means an abyss is somewhere down there, getting sucked up and getting trapped in there, basically means there is a huge planet in the sky that cleans up everything that's somewhat in the way and could threaten Earth. Maybe the old Greeks knew more about space and its development than we know right now. Maybe it needs to be interpreted in a different way.
How about this?
A page from one of our earliest religious texts, the Athame Codex. Doesn't look promising. It describes how Athame taught our ancestors mathematics.
Before that, you could only count as high as your toes. We took pity.
So they taught them mathematics. Very interesting.
I still don't think that's our artifact.
What about language, though? It's probably another one. But this is actually kind of cool. Let's see. We have a that's definitely Prothean.
What do you know about this?
A fragment from the Codex. It's not what we need. It describes how Athame's guide Janiri gave my people seeds. He taught them the seasons so they could grow crops.
We didn't want you to starve. For something as important as this artifact, there should have been failsafes.
I still don't think that's the artifact.
Okay, that's pretty obvious now. A mural. Old Egyptian, pretty much. It's also very interesting that there's a difference in size there, and sometimes even head shape. Like the pharaohs also had a somewhat elongated head shape there, and sometimes they even use it in ritual purposes. They use bindings.
I'm guessing these are the scientists.
Interesting statue. Yeah, they use it as use some kind of bindings in order to mold the head into a different shape.
What about this one?
Another page from the Codex. I doubt this is it. It describes Lucen, Athame's guide who taught our ancestors about the stars.
Your species was deemed to have potential. A pity you didn't live up to it.
Really? I think they did.
We looked at that one. A page from the Codex.
Again, another bust, very Prothean-like.
Another page from the Codex. Not very useful. It talks about Athame's guide granting us the gift of biotics as a reward for worshipping her.
That gift involved years of genetic research.
This is almost too much to take.
Okay, they got engineered. But who started the whole engineering business? We know that before the Protheans, there were other more ancient ones. Come on with the name. Leviathans. They have somewhat similar approach to it.
Could this be the artifact?
I don't think so. That's a sculpture of Lucen, one of Athame's servants who walked among my ancestors, bestowing knowledge.
And you don't see the resemblance? He was no servant of an imaginary goddess. He was Prothean.
There's also another person, like Protheus, the one bringing fire to the people, stealing it from the gods. Same idea here. The idea of uplifting a not as civil civilization.
Doesn't look useful. That's Janiri, Athame's guide who brought enlightenment to Thessia long ago.
He was no servant of an imaginary goddess. He was Prothean.
It's kind of cool that we got Javik here. That's amazing. Alright, what about this thing?
What are we looking at here?
A primitive rendition of the goddess Athame. She's speaking to her ancient Asari followers. I don't think this is the artifact.
Another one of your myths that somehow looks Prothean.
What you're implying, it's staggering.
We were here in the beginning, watching you grow. Athame was us.
Anything else?
This appears to be just what it looks like. It's the goddess Athame again.
You can still believe that, but it won't change the truth.
No, I don't think that's the artifact.
The thing is, in their words, it's an entity called Athame, right? That entity maybe never have existed. The Protheans, on the other hand, are part of that entity that did exist. Like the whole collection of different Prothean scientists, whatever, that taught them everything, put into one entity in order to make a somewhat easier to tell story, that whole Athame business. If you look at it in this way, then it all makes sense. And in this case, it's even true, connecting it with a kind of god-ish entity, something that's bigger, more stronger, more powerful than the previous Asari.
Their throats.
What happened to them?
They've been slit. The Reapers didn't do this. We're going to have to figure this out on our own.
Who's that supposed to be?
It's Athame. Her image became more like ours over time.
You mean your ancestors tried to hide the truth?
I'm still not willing to believe any of that's real.
Then why does Athame speak Prothean?
What do you mean?
There is something here. I can sense it.
In this temple? I admit it is strange this place has been so well preserved. Though Athame does have great historical significance, we once believed our gods were separate from the world, looking down on us. There is a universal energy.
There's a Prothean beacon here.
What? You're sure?
It's not something you forget.
But why hide it?
The answer is obvious. Power and influence. Your people are holding the knowledge of my race for their own gain.
That can't be. I can't believe my people would keep this a secret.
A beacon like this could explain why Asari are so advanced.
This temple is thousands of years old. Time enough to make serious progress.
That doesn't make it true.
You can't keep denying reality, Asari. Even a small amount of data would give your species an edge. Or are you insulted that your government didn't involve you?
Well, we did learn about the Protheans.
The Mars ruins are where humanity got Mass Effect technology.
And we learned of it from the ruins of the Inusanum, the race that came before us. It was our secret for centuries.
Okay. And where did they get it from? Let's just connect all the dots until we get the real source.
Well, if it is true, the Asari should have shared this knowledge. We might not have been in this mess if they had.
You don't know that, Shepard. We don't know what's going on here.
I know we don't have much time to find out.
The few records I can access talk about tapping into Prothean data streams, reconstructing matrices, none of which I see here.
I do. The activation process has begun.
By the goddess. Literally.
Look around. There must be more of these connections.
Incredible. The beacon seems to think you're Prothean, Shepard. It must be the cipher you got back on Pharos years ago.
Or it could be the Prothean standing next to you.
Or both.
No connection here.
The end of the war is near. Find what we need, finish the Crucible, and vengeance is complete.
Doesn't look like a connection.
Okay, let's just get all of them.
I'd say that one counts.
Why did the text get a connection? That's weird. Anyway, something about mathematics and language.
That isn't what we need.
Okay, you're just brute forcing it. The thing is, you don't know which one it was. This is wait a minute. So we got 3. Do we need the sheep?
Another one. This doesn't appear to be a connection. We should keep searching.
So it's basically just brute forcing. Or you did remember which one it was.
This isn't a connection.
And that breaks.
The activation is complete. We can access the beacon now.
Okay, who's gonna step up there and touch it?
We need to hurry. This place isn't going to... last very long.
Obtaining chronological marker. Hold. Timescale established. Post-Prothean cycle confirmed.
One of our computers.
Reaper presence detected. This galactic cycle has already reached its extinction terminus. Systems shutting down.
Hold on.
We need answers.
To what question?
The catalyst. We need to know what it is to finish the crucible.
A memory of one of my people.
I am called Vendetta, an advanced virtual construct of Passion Van, overseer of the project you refer to as Crucible. He died fighting the Reapers in the Battle of Tranvia 9. Your remaining time is also at an end.
We're all Protheans so grim.
What happened to the crucible in your time? Why didn't the Protheans deploy it?
We were sabotaged from within. A splinter group argued we should dominate the Reapers rather than destroy them. It fractured our order of battle. Later we discovered the Separatists were indoctrinated.
I always suspected as much.
And now we're facing the same problem.
Our studies of past ages led us to believe that time is cyclical. Many patterns repeat.
Like the Reaper attacks.
And beyond, the same peaks of evolution, the same valleys of dissolution. The same conflicts are expressed in every cycle, but in a different manner. The repetition is too prevalent to be merely chance.
We assumed the Reapers were responsible for the pattern.
Perhaps, though I believe the Reapers are only servants of the pattern. They are not its master.
So who is the master?
Unknown. Its presence is inferred rather than observed. The only certainty is its intention. Galactic annihilation. You now stand at that precipice.
Yeah, but then it builds up again. So, what is the thing?
There's still hope for this cycle. We need to know what the catalyst is. Trillions of lives are at risk.
Trillions of lives are always at risk. But if the Reapers have arrived to end your cycle, this discussion is too late.
We can break the cycle. We found your plans for the Crucible. We're building it right now.
The Crucible is not a Prothean design. It is the work of countless galactic cycles stretching back millions of years. Each cycle adds to it. Each improves upon it. Thus far, none have successfully defeated the Reapers with it.
Interesting.
Then we'll be the first. Tell us what the catalyst is.
Listen to the human. He can be trusted.
I detect you are one of us. You are Prothean.
The last. I am the final hope to avenge our people.
Your mission was known to me. Do you believe this present cycle can deliver retribution?
They have earned the right to try.
Tell us what we need to know.
Very well. If you have followed the plans for the Crucible, I will interface with your systems and assist with the catalyst too. Indoctrinated presence detected. Activating security protocol.
You killed the scientists. What do you want?
Your attention. Someone would like to talk with you.
Shepard,
How did you find this place?
the archives. Or did your shadow broker miss that one?
Show yourself. I promise I won't miss.
Stick to your talents, Dr. Dasani. You've helped uncover the key to subjugating the Reapers.
Or destroying?
Damn it, Shepard. Destroying the Reapers gains us nothing.
How about peace?
They're just trying to control us. Think about it. If they wanted all organic life destroyed, they could do it. There would be nothing left.
What the hell are you talking about?
I know them, Shepard. I know how they think.
I think you've gotten a little too close to the enemy.
No. I'm saying they've got it right. Why kill when you can control?
Okay, the idea of control. That is what makes them all work. The key concept of control. That's a weird one, actually, because the Leviathans used the same ideal, right? They're also about controlling other species in order to be their servants and do their bidding and whatnot. Sometimes even uplifting them. So the Reapers, because they are kind of shaped like the Leviathans, are connected, and the key behavior here is control. And the question is, what are they controlling and for what purpose? In this case, they indoctrinate. This is the idea of controlling. So in order to do their bidding. So the machines are usually made or created for a specific purpose in order to do what their creators are doing, just better, harder, faster, stronger, right? Like a car is like a horse, just faster. A machine is like a worker that produces more or bigger stuff. And in this case, the creators define the machines, and the machines are just an upscaled version of the creators. The idea of control, just bigger. So the Leviathans are controlling all the living organisms, and the machines are just an extension of that, just bigger. And the key goal here is control, but the key action is control, but the goal is something that we do not know. The goal could also be Leviathan. The question is, for what purpose did the Leviathans control the other species? What do they even want them for, other than servitude? The machines themselves, they just reproduce like other living organisms would do. So it's a side effect of being, one could say, alive or being there. But this thing right here? Anyway, if he could help with the Crucible without hacking it, that would be a tremendous help.
You've been spending too much time with the enemy. They're dragging you over to their side. Their way of thinking.
No, I just see things differently.
If you truly care about humanity, you'll stop fighting me. You'll join me.
Don't ever question my intentions. I've sacrificed more for humanity than you'll ever know. And don't assume you know me. My methods for dealing with the Reapers are simply more refined than yours.
Okay. Then explain them to me. The thing is, he can't. We can only say that he lost touch. I mean, his behavior is similar to Saren's. They think they have the upper hand until they don't.
You've forgotten everything you stood for. Cerberus was supposed to be humanity's sword, not a dagger in our back.
Poetic, but as usual, you missed the point. The world is more gray than you care to admit.
With the Prothean data in this beacon, I can end this conflict, once and for all. You're either with me or against me. There's nothing gray about that.
No, I suppose there isn't. Leng, the commander has something I need. Please relieve him of it. And then bring me the data.
Understood.
Right. Where is he?
I've been hit! Cover me while I recharge!
Commander,
Is
the
there...
gunship!
Get to cover!
Do we...
I've got this!
No, we don't defeat the gunship. So there are multiple versions.
I need to recharge! Cover me!
You know what? I'm just going to use all of the abilities that I have.
Shepard is mine now. You've had your fun now, Shepard. It's a pity the good ones never last.
What?
There's only one way this ends. Target the supports. Cerberus thanks you for all your hard work.
Hang on!
This is Shepard. Give us your location.
I repeat, is anyone on this frequency?
We read you. Give me your location.
The lieutenant's down. Our whole zone is collapsing. What happened to Shepard? Did they make it to the temple? I saw them. Wait! I've got a Reaper inbound! Please, is anybody there? Wait, guys,
Commander?
Counselor. The mission.
We've lost contact with Thessia. It's gone dark.
How soon will the Crucible be ready to deploy?
Counselor. I wish the news was better. We didn't get the information.
What happened?
Cerberus was there. We were defeated. We don't know how to finish the Crucible.
I don't know what to say. What was the situation on Thessia?
Deteriorating fast. The Reapers are there in strength.
Then you'll excuse me. There are preparations to make, continuity of civilization to consider. I never thought this day would come.
None of us did. I'm sorry.
Asari forces are in full retreat. It is no longer safe for us to remain in this system.
Get us out of here.
Shepard. Nobody could have predicted Cerberus would reach Thessia before us.
Well, everybody can predict all the things at all times. One of them might be the lucky one.
It's my job to be prepared, no matter what. And now Thessia's lost, as is the data on the catalyst. I'm sick of Cerberus beating us to the punch.
Let's kick them in the balls first for a change.
I'm with James. Anyone know where they're hiding? Anyone?
Well, there is something.
Let's hear it, Trainer.
I was able to track Kai Leng's shuttle through the relay and extrapolate his destination. But the signal disappeared in the Liara system.
Naturally.
It's not just gone, though. The signal is being actively blocked.
How?
I'm not sure, but something is interfering with all signal activity in that region of space.
Commander, the Liara system is home to Sanctuary and little else. Sanctuary is a supposed safe haven for war refugees.
Isn't there Cerberus supposed to be on Sanctuary?
You think it's worth checking out, Trainer?
Yes, sir, I do.
If Specialist Trainer hadn't examined the data so astutely, the interference would have been undetectable.
Nice work, Trainer. You've given us a shot. Now let's make sure we don't waste it.
I was stationed on Horizon in the Liara system. You were the only Cerberus presence while I was there.
It's a slim lead. Let's hope it's the right one.
I don't care how slim the leads are at this point. We've come too far to let Cerberus stop us. I want that Prothean data. I want the catalyst. No excuses. Dismissed.
Don't get yourself
Commander,
blinded.
Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
Admiral Anderson has to wait. And we will wait as well. Because this episode has to end at one point. But not without some reading in a journal full of... where is the thing? Full of Codex entries. Alright. Thessia.
The Asari homeworld, Thessia, is the core of the largest economy in the Milky Way. The planet's reserves of Element Zero are so vast that they affect its price galaxy-wide. Because life on Thessia evolved in an ESO-rich environment, the world is home to a wealth of both biotically active and ESO-resistant species. Travel to the planet is strictly controlled, but smuggling remains an issue. Thessia is host to varying republics instead of a single government, and although each maintains a formidable military, it is notable for having long been free of internal or external wars. The Asari are renowned for their cultural and political dominance, and they excel in ambassadorial ventures. They have a strong presence in Citadel politics and galactic policy. However, it is the unfocused political structure of their homeworld that has left the Thessians unprepared for the current conflict.
The fall of Thessia. The assault on Thessia did not go as smoothly as the Reaper strikes against other races. While other species met the Reapers head-on, the Asari resorted to dangerous hit-and-run tactics to harass their attackers. By engaging in guerrilla strategies, blasting a Reaper ship, then jumping to FTL, where they could not be tracked, the Asari forced the Reapers to remain on the defensive. Unfortunately, the Reapers' greater numbers allowed them to accept certain losses, so they soon ignored the attacks against them and began orbital bombardment of Thessia. This, in turn, forced the Asari to defend their homeworld with a more traditional stance, facing the Reaper forces directly. As soon as the Reapers landed on Thessia, the harvesting began. A swift and brutal slaughter of the Asari ground forces followed. Resistance from trained biotics barely slowed the attackers down. In the end, Thessia's minimal military forces, combined with unpreparedness in the face of an overwhelming enemy, resulted in the fall of the planet. Planet can't fall. Or at least, a planet is always falling forwards around the sun. But yeah, the thing is, planets don't fall. It's civilizations that fall, but civilizations are not a thing. They are happening between people. And people can fall. That's the thing that falls. A civilization, that's something that continues on. Just not as advanced as it would have been before. But anyway, that's it this episode right now. Continue, of course, with a little bit more good news and a little bit more of this stuff, and maybe even a little break on the Citadel. Like and subscribe, of course, as usual. And ta-ta!